Welcome back to Sodi Pop Mini on YouTube, everyone. My name is Matt, of course, and we're gonna have an awesome day today. Yes, we have the drop happening of the DC battle statue, Batman versus, you guessed it, Killer Croc. First one ever, first battle statue, although you could argue that Bart versus Homer may have been the first battle statue. Again, so we're gonna go through this, what this might mean for DC, what this might mean for battle statues, and how much this might be. Kind of a little prediction on the price. I know this is a crazy, I guess, popular real life statue. So the Killer Croc versus Batman statue, and it looks absolutely beautiful. So you can see some on Amazon, but it looks like everything is sold out. Let's look on eBay for this and see what people are selling it for. We might be able to look at sold listings as well. So lowest price on Amazon going for, or lower price on Amazon going for $700. And again, we typically see these digital NFTs are eclipsing, especially the physical value. The Todd Batman, of course, is super meaningful to VeVe, but in real life, it's not as expensive. So you can look at the Todd McFarlane Batman statue, black and white. You can probably find them, yeah, for 800 or so. I actually have this colorized one, which I think is absolutely beautiful. The black and white, there's two editions. There's a first and there's a second edition. Apparently, it's really hard to tell the difference between either of them. So that doesn't, doesn't ring too much. But yes. So this is probably so they have the version 2 here and the second edition. These are going to be older for sure. The blue and black ones were released pretty recently by Big Bad Toy Store. So we can still look at Big Bad Toy Store, see if there's any available. I'm curious if there are. Colorized Todd McFarlane. Let's go ahead and check out if you can still buy them. Nope, sold out. Now it's officially sold out. So cool, 1 of 500 pieces. This will just probably keep on going up in price. I was able to get one. I know When Pokemon has one, so very exciting. All right, just keep that to the side. Just go back. So if you're in the chat, let me know. Say hello. We have this Killer Croc statue. It's going to be 8,888 editions. Yes, that is lower, especially now where we are we don't know. I mean, we haven't had an AMA recently, but last we talked, there's 1.3, 1.4 million users, 20,000 coming on a day. So what? 20,000, it's been a month maybe. So 20,000, it's been about 23 days. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. About 23 days since the 20,000 have come on. 20,000 times 23. So another 500,000, if that's really true. I would believe it. It's been very difficult to get drops, even all of these Spider-Man drops. My girlfriend was like, I'm not waking up this morning. I'm not trying to go for this drop. So, I mean, that's all you need to know. The drops have been difficult to get. Excuse me as I transfer my ice. There you go. All right, cool. I need to get my special LaCroix going. Blood orange and black raspberry. 0 calories. I was going to look what kind of carbonated mineral water, natural flavors. I don't know what that means. And it doesn't seem to have fake sugars in it. I was talking to someone I know last night, and they work for Kellogg. They're like a chef kind of person for Kellogg. And so we're talking about waters and the things that can be in it. And I guess all the ingredients are printed on the label. So he did say that. So he's like, yeah, just double check, because he was talking about, I think, some of the flavored waters. And I think thought I was talking about the ones that have juices in them. He's like, oh no, those definitely have sugar. I'm like, no, I try to go for the regular mineral waters. I don't want to have, I mean, they're delicious, but I'm trying to go for, might as well drink something that's kind of healthy and refreshing. All right, cool. So 8,808, 120 list price. This is automatically going to limit to a much less of a percentage of VeVe users. Again, the last statistic we heard is less than 90% of users have 100 gems in their account. That is even more true now. As new users come on, the majority of them will have less and less gems. Why? Because you're getting a wider swath of people, and that is fine. But no, I don't want to update my iPad, you silly goose. And that is fine, you know, because that is the normal run of things here. But you know what? Let me go ahead and tweet out the link to the stream. Make sure we got all the chances we can. Join me live right now to try and get Batman and Killer Batman plus Killer Croc statue. Cool. Hashtag VeVe Bam. Hashtag VeVe collectibles. Okay. So tweeted that out. We good to go. Always like my own tweet. Why not? Actually, no, I'd never do that. But let's do that today. All right, so we are back. Yes, so we have that statue. DC Direct is the license. That was my curiosity if DC Direct was the licensor. So we don't have DC proper. It is going to continue to be DC Direct. That makes me curious if we're going to receive Detective Comics, if we're going to get, I don't know who has all the licenses to like the comics and everything. So DC Direct is the actual thing that we have for licensing, not DC. So I'm always, and that's Todd McFarlane's thing. So I'm always curious as to whether or not that will matter going in the future. I know DC, I don't know. I have to do a little bit more research on the DC versus DC Direct. So I know that DC is the Todd McFarlane thing, and that's why we see Todd McFarlane. I know that Todd McFarlane and Steve Aoki have the Spawnoki thing, which is, let's see how popular that is right now. We'll go to this article. Yeah, oddkey.com. Let's go ahead and check out their Twitter and see how many they had, because they had less than 6,000 last I saw. Apparently do a lot of AMAs. If you want to talk to Spawn Creator, it's good to join their AMAs because they're pretty small. Yeah, still less than, so they really don't have that many subscribers yet. Remember, they're giving away 6,666 Spawnoki NFTs, and this might be a good way to get in. So anyways, moving on. Back to the DC Battle statue. 8,888, pretty low in editions. It also is pretty expensive, so it's going to limit the amount of people that can be in it. Really, really beautiful statue. First ever battle statue. First ever appearance of Killer Croc. So it might be very similar in price to the FA of the Batman Who Laughs. Maybe. I mean, we haven't seen too many villains. Have we seen any villains really make it on app? I'm trying to think, other than like Adventure Time, and no major Marvel villains for statues, no major DC villains. Of course, we've seen Joker, so we have seen plenty of DC villains. So I'm just talking about, so Marvel villains, no, we've seen plenty of DC villains. So Penguin, FA Harley Quinn, we've seen, of course, several iterations of Joker. Batman Who Laughs is an FA and a series 2, so it might be more comparable. That's been around 600 recently. I feel like this could go for more. It's first ever battle statue. It's a beautiful piece. It's the first ever kind of diorama battle piece, which is pretty big in like the collectible space that I've seen. Again, I talked about the X-Men battling the Sentinels. All right, 7:51, just staring at the clock there. I talked about the X-Men battling the Sentinels, so that was always a really, really cool one. Let's make sure that we are on the app. Okay, the buy now button is right there. Beautiful. I definitely will be using the massage gun technique today. Again, it gets your body going good. So just hold it right there and boom. I can click like a madman, which is always super exciting. It gave me a drop yesterday. Hopefully it gets me a drop today. That would be absolutely amazing. In general, let's go ahead and look at the prices, Bitcoin and the rest of the market caps today. They have rebounded a little bit, nothing crazy. This doesn't mean anything to me. Going back to 35K, this just means that Bitcoin is in a choppy zone and we're going to continue to see some volatility. So what's really happening is the macro environment for Bitcoin is that the Fed said they're going to raise rates 4 times. This was previously like several months ago, and they might be raising rates soon. There's an announcement coming. So number one is the markets do not like uncertainty. They rather know it's going to either yes or no and how much. They want to know exactly what's going to happen. Uncertainty, this happens very often in times of uncertainty where overall markets drop. Now the stock market dropped a ton yesterday. Bitcoin dropped as well. You know, it's been from its highs, it's dropped a little over 50%. And we can see it go 30,000 or below and still hold some strong support. And we're going to have some strong resistance, probably around 60K if it does go up, if and when, hopefully. Is this a bear market? We don't know fully. You know, we'll know more looking back. You know, we did have a technical bear market right after it was May. And so, because there's 3 months of just kind of this downtrend, could that happen here? It could definitely. Could it still recover? Absolutely. We still have the same macro environment stuff. If they actually raise interest rates a good amount, which they probably should because they don't want to add to inflation, it depends how much it's going to affect everyone. I think if the stock market goes back up, Bitcoin will follow, maybe even rally a little bit earlier. But without the stock market having a major jump up, Bitcoin for right now is correlated and it's been the most. Tito 420, what's up? Good luck to you, man. I'm trying what you showed me yesterday. Yeah, I hope so. You have that massage gun. I mean, if you don't get it, at least you get a nice massage afterwards. So always nice to go that route and never complain about a good massage. And hopefully we both grab one. But yes, so the macro environment here is uncertain. We don't know exactly what's going on, and it will remain that way. Also, I want to take this time to talk about I will have an interview with Taps Trades on this Thursday, 10 a.m. Pacific time. Come in, you know, I'll definitely highlight the questions. I was a little bit late to streaming because I was experimenting with highlighting questions in studio mode. I should have just done that by myself just later today. I didn't realize how long it would take because I forgot I need to download a separate thing. I don't want to use, a lot of streamers use StreamYard. It gives me a lot less control over the stream the way it does it, and I don't love the quality. So I'm trying not to use StreamYard. I've used it before, but this, I think I figured out a way to make it really awesome and everyone can be involved. So cool. We covered the market. It's 7:55. This again, I'm thinking it's going to be around 1,000, maybe a little over 1,000 a drop. To me, this has a lot over the FA Batman Who Laughs statue. Why? Because it's more of like the penguin type statue and stuff. Because it's FA of Killer Croc, it's very unique. You're not going to have so many different versions. There's lots of different versions of that we've seen of Joker. Batman Who Laughs isn't the most popular version of Joker. You know, obviously the animated series one and pretty much any other one. Batman Who Laughs is probably one of the least popular versions of Joker, even though it looks awesome. All right, so busting out of the sewers, he calls home. Killer Croc has stopped in his deadly tracks by Batman before he can wreak mayhem on the citizens of Gotham City. What's really cool is it really does like tell the story of the fight. You have bones of the victims of Killer Croc. You have the Gotham City manhole cover getting popped off, so it gives a sense of place. You see batarangs from the battle they've been having. He's wrapped around. There's a lot of action happening here, a lot of motion. It's a really, really cool piece. And seeing it in physical looks really cool as well. All right, we're gonna make sure to get ready. 756. We'll get some prices probably later. Tito 420, let me know how you're doing. Thank you so much for joining, as always. All right, 4 minutes left. My girlfriend's already told me I don't want to wake up, so she's like, I'm sick of not getting one. Also, we only have one massage gun, so I'm kind of hogging that, to be honest. Let's go on the world clock and kind of look at maybe some prices while we wait. I'm just going to keep on watching the time here. Again, a lot of prices are down. Let's look at the top gainers, see if there's anything. Mayor of Townsville, the skateboard is down. You know, skateboard eclipsed 2 grand, definitely. Back down to 1,700, still really good. I sold one at right around 1,000. That was I planned to do that quite a while ago. And then I sold it for an Amazing Spider-Man #1 at the time. And then I kept a little bit of extra profits. And it didn't do Amazing Spider-Man #1. Let's see how that's doing. 757, okay. So let's look at the Amazing Spider-Man #1. Oh, not collectibles. All comics. Amazing Spider Dash Man #1. So the Amazing Spider-Man #1 did pretty well. It did go up for sure. It didn't end up going as much. I wonder if it's retained more of its value though. So it was the ultra rare version. So it has retained its value a decent amount. Overall, not the best trade, but I think longer term, I'd rather have that. I do have a skateboard, so that's the only reason why I did it. I would never do it if I only had one skateboard. Okay, 758. Getting close, getting down to the wire. Cool. So 1 minute to go. Yes, we have seen the ultra rare, so still a good trade in my mind. It's retained its value. I think the Ultra Spider-Man, let me get rid of these indicators so we can just see the price. The Ultra Spider-Man, or Amazing Spider-Man #1 will be one of those that retains its value. If the, what is it, Final Fantasy, Amazing Fantasy, there we go, 15 comes out, which is the original first appearance of Spider-Man in comics, I think that will be pretty huge. What do you want, Tibbs? Want to get out of here? Yeah, let me get my cat out of here. She's meowing. Want to get out of here? Come on. Yeah. You leaving? She realized I was tricking her. She's not leaving. Okay, we're less than a minute. Let's get concentrated. Put on some music. All right, I got the spinning wheel of reserving order death. So that means I did not get one, unfortunately. We're gonna have to try. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to try again. I mean, 8,888. There's definitely more than 8,888 super fans, and probably all trying the massage gun technique. So as the community grows, you know, we're all going to use the same techniques, and 8,888 is not that many. You know, we've seen like Taps Trades has like 18,000. So you can imagine at least half of those people will pull out all the stops and use all these little tricks. So we're all kind of doing the same thing. I did it perfectly, just didn't go my way. So we will see here. I'm excited. I do have a new phone coming soon, so will finally give me probably the newest Wi-Fi and the newest 5G or whatever it's called. So that should be really cool. I might get like the actual real direct connection. What do you want? You huffing and puffing? I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you talking in the corner. So, what you doing? But yeah. All right. What do you? He's very busybodied right now. Like, okay, just come here and sit down. Come on. Come on. All right. So, yes, I did not get the drop. Tito 420. Let me know how you did. Let me know how you did in the comments. I did not get the drop. We will try at 4 minutes-ish for the rebound. See if we can grab one then. Definitely wanted this one. I might wait because we got that Disney announcement-ish. They didn't really go too into it, but it will be. Seems like it'll be the first appearance of Minnie Mouse, which would be big. That'd be very big. So we definitely want that. That's probably why we've seen the NFTs drop a little bit, because we have gotten a bigger announcement, Minnie Mouse. And that I probably should have taken more of my own advice when things are green, although a lot of things are still up. So it's not like things are super red. One that I've been watching is this, let's see, collectibles. All right, it's almost at 4 minutes, so I'm going to pay attention to that. But one that I've been watching is the Young Avengers Secret Rare, because I had gotten that. No, I want comics. There we go. All right, 30 seconds. So the Young Avengers Secret Rare, around 510. Around where I got it. It's not super liquid right now. Looks like, you know, like buyers are kind of spread all over, and there's less buyers in general right now because there's not this massive uptick. We've seen fear in the markets in general, and then we've seen fear here. Okay. Nope. No rebound that time. So yeah, my buy now button has disappeared from me. No longer there. Thank you so much. It worked. Oh, nice, dude. Nice job, Tito 420. He got one. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry, I don't know if you're a guy, but you got one. Congratulations. That's what I'm talking about. Community getting one. Didn't work. I did it perfectly. It looked like a robot. Didn't end up working. I wasn't able to grab one, which is fine. It happens. But yeah, that's awesome. That's going to be amazing. Did you get a, let me know what mint number you got, if you're okay with saying that. I'm curious. There's going to be some good ones. I mean, 8,888. If you can get that very last one, that's going to be expensive mint number. Super, super expensive mint number. And then the sub hundreds, of course. Although all that like lowest 5% will be pretty good. What are you doing? I'm wearing a new shirt, by the way. New threads from, I think it's called Scotch and Soda, which I enjoyed their stuff. It's interesting. It says Amsterdam, which the store is probably from Amsterdam originally, but everything is made in China. So I'm like, oh, that's kind of misleading. Nice job. 6263. Okay, I mean, cool mint number. Nothing. It's not a sub 1,000 or sub 100, but that's still awesome, dude. You killed it. Nice. Congratulations. Did you get any of the? Were you 0 for 6 on the comic drops? I think we were very similar. I only got the comic drop yesterday, and I missed all the other ones. Again, and yesterday was the first time I went ahead and actually did the massage gun technique, which I will do now always and forever until we get the lottery system, which, you know, for better or worse, there's so many people coming on now. that just today and going forward, it's just going to be harder and harder to get drops unless they really, really up the mint numbers, which they might. Which again, just them upping the mint numbers, like everything from season 1, season 2, like some of those early ones, it's just gonna be laughably low mint numbers going forward. And if we do see a crypto winter, there's gonna be a little bit of attention taken away from NFTs. I'm sure there will in some way, just less excitement. And so we might just see a little lull in the market and people getting bored because it's not just like new hot thing and like, oh my God, I'm making so many gems. It's just little by little, and it's more sideways movement and people getting bored or going out of the market. And that is very normal to happen as well. Yes, I'm a man. Can't think enough. Nice, nice man. Woo! Getting that cheddar, my dude. Congratulations. That's super cool. That's gonna look awesome in AR, and it's just gonna be great in your collection because you paid what, 120, and it's gonna be at least 5 times that, or I would assume probably 10 times that, you know, at 1,200. That would not surprise me. It'll probably go up and down, but yeah, I think this collectible is going to do pretty well. Is it going to be a Superman level? Probably not, but again, even like Todd or Superman or something like that, they are, as more users come in, it's just more new money, more and more things going to go up and up and up. So, well, Tito 420, I think you have to watch me for life now. You have to profits. You're a prophet, proselytize. So I guess I own your soul. That's how it works, right? I don't make the rules, but you know, that's just how it works. What are you doing? My cat in the morning is just like so restless. Oh, she's like pumped. She's like, yeah, let's make a video. Let's do it. Jimmy, let's make a video. Yeah. She's so cute. 06 on the comics, but didn't try your technique. Came to my shop. That was 5Gs for this drop. Nice. There we go. Yeah, I know you work on cars and stuff, which is cool. You're in that car collecting stuff. Yeah, you need to like give yourself the best chance. It's crazy. Sometimes it is just luck, but if you're not fully going for it, and that's when I get my new phone or whatever, I think I'll probably grab an Ethernet connector so I get the lowest ping I can. I do have one, but I don't really trust it. It's like an off-brand Ethernet connector. It's like 20 bucks or 15 bucks off Amazon. So I'll just pay the full 40 or 60 Apple one, which is a ridiculous price, but at least I'll get the full speed I can. And I'll probably try with that. I like using my iPad. It's just larger and it's easier to kind of click the button. Although I think the phone should be probably just fine, especially now that I've taken the habit of like clearing everything off my desk. So congratulations, Tito 420, the man, the myth, the legend. And if anyone else got it, let me know. Hopefully you were able to nab one using the massage gun technique now that everyone is down for using that massage gun technique. But hopefully people still think massage guns are really expensive and less get them. But the secret's already out. I think a lot of people already use it. I remember Moon Sherpa told me about that over the Christmas break. I don't have a break, but over like the Christmas time, the holiday time. So, all right, let's go ahead and look at, maybe we can, I don't think I'm gonna, yeah, rebound's probably not gonna happen. Maybe I'll try to go back and get it at 12 minutes, but I don't think so. And then we'll probably just wait for the market to open. I'm curious if the market will open any quicker than it normally would. It usually doesn't matter the mint size. But ideally, these should mint quicker because there's a lot less of them. I don't know, maybe. I'm excited for when the mints are almost instantaneous, so it should be really good. All right, let's go look at, what was I going to look at? Prices. So mini Spider-Man number 1. We're just going to look at kind of what's been happening. We're going to look at some of the biggest gainers in all collectibles, top gainers. So Mayor Townsville skateboard, Storm Ultra Rare animated. Looks like it's up. All right, start it again. So we've been seeing this is pretty common. So they have not reached their all-time high. Her all-time high was right around that 700 price, it looks like. And then she's since gone down and up. So she's gone loosey-goosey all over. The Harley Quinn Ultra Wear, the black, red, and white. So we have seen her do the exact same thing. She's not eclipsed her all-time high of about 1250 here, but she's at 1170. So they dropped yesterday precipitously, almost along with the Bitcoin market, and went up a little bit today. And then we see There's No Time to Die, Necronomicon, which is pretty cool because it was animated later. So that was a really cool thing. And that got all the way up to 899. Wow, that crashed 50. You made it. You could probably make a really good. If you bought it at the bottom here around that 400 price range, if you were waiting for it, you'd probably make a pretty good trade on that as well. So really cool. Gary Frank Batman. Is Gary Frank Batman a season 1 collectible? That is a good question. I don't know if he's in series 5 or not. I think series 4 was the last of the Batman black and whites. So Gary Frank, number 55. Let's look him up. Gary Frank. He's going to be in collectibles. Let's just do all. Yeah, okay. Season 4. So he's in the same series as Nightwing. So he is in season 1. DC Direct. Does it say it on here? I think he is in season 1. Because he's in series 4. Nightwing definitely is in season 1. So, and he's with Nightwing. So yes. So this might be a good pickup still. It's going to be one of the last Batman that kind of stays under. All the Batman have just been pumping, and pumping. I really like so of course Eduardo Rizzo is awesome. Look at all the Batman here. Batman. So again, there's the Batman Who Laughs, 414. This one might be a pretty good trade, pretty good pickup right now. Again, we could see these prices drop a little more as we find more and more stuff about the Disney. Nightwing has just skyrocketed and kind of stayed up there. Again, I sold one of those to get a Marvel Comics #1 Ultra Rare, and that for me that actually ended up being a good decision. It actually outpaced Nightwing, believe it or not. I'm not sure where that is right now, so we'll look that up. Jen Cook Batman. I really want that Penguin, so that might be if he can get sub 1,000, might go ahead and pick that up. We've also seen the Carmine Infantino Robin pump up like crazy. Todd Batman is back up a little bit, around 12,000. Jim Lee Joker. This is the first appearance of the Joker. That one got up quite a bit. Bruce Timm Harley Quinn. He's the creator of Harley Quinn, the only Bruce Timm thing that we have. Season 1. I expect that to easily eclipse 1,000. So I think this really hasn't caught on yet, and it will even more. So it's going to do super, super well in the near future here. Let me remove that spam comment really quick. And then the Joe Madeira Batman, I think is going to do well. I would love to pick one up. Below 1,700 is a decent price for that. So maybe that's right at 1,700, but we'll see when the market opens where it really is. So it should be interesting to see where everything settles with that. But really anything here you almost can't go wrong with. The grand majority are series 1. I think season 5 is in season 2 technically. So season 5 is the Batman Who Laughs, number 71 Batman. We also have the number 76 Robin, and then 06 Batman. So 76 Robin, this is actually Damian Wayne. It's the son of Bruce Wayne, of course, Batman, and Talia al Ghul. So his grandfather is Ra's al Ghul, with the whole Lazarus pit and the resurrecting thing, which that involves the Red Hood. If you're not familiar, Jason Todd, the Red Hood. If you've never seen that, go ahead and check it out. It's a good short little movie, Batman movie. Under the Red Hood, or I believe they have a comic series as well. But the Red Hood is a very cool character, and that stuff that I just spoke about all plays kind of a role. So I assume we'll see the Red Hood at some point. But yes, so this is a good Robin to pick up. Really any of these. I mean, these will all be above 1,000 in the future. They absolutely will. I have no doubt in my mind. So I think these are good pickups. in general. And then again, if we see the rest of the market kind of crash, talking about Bitcoin market, I keep on crashing, and we see VeVe coming out, also, and that's combined with VeVe coming out with Mickey and more Disney NFTs, we could just see this market go down a little bit as people try and get gems because they're not putting as many gems in from the real world, perhaps. Let's go ahead and look at the OMI price, because next paycheck I'll probably be putting some stuff in the OMI. It's just like the rest of the market is back up a little bit, but OMI was affected. No matter the news, OMI was affected just as much as everything else yesterday. It was down like 15-20%. Most altcoins were down 15-20%. Bitcoin was down about 7%. So it can't hide from the market. It doesn't matter. And here's the thing. At some point, if Bitcoin is down, it won't matter how much good news there is for Komi and VeVe. Sorry, I keep on hiccuping. The Komi and VeVe price will just keep dropping. At least OMI will. Maybe the collectibles will be a little bit protected from that, but the OMI price will keep dropping. View that as an opportunity. I know I do. I definitely will be collecting OMI for sure. But that just leaves that the way I'm going to treat this is I'm going to be looking at these price support levels, 0.0056, 0.005. I'm going to be trying to snipe. I'm going to be putting orders down there. I'm going to put some really stink orders down at 0.002, way down there. And okay, I might like double my stack just because I got like a really big stink order because there's a huge candle that runs down and hits that. But there's not much news that can outdo a Bitcoin tumble. There's really none. I've not seen, even the best altcoins I've not seen perform past Bitcoin. It's been very rare, few and far between. In the bear market, the only really altcoin to do decent in the bear market was BNB. BNB actually did pretty well in the bear market if you got it. Like 2018, I think 2019 had a really good year while everything else was just doing nothing. Chainlink was one of the first ones to pop off, and then you had a lot, and then all the DeFi stuff really popped off later, and that kind of started the bull market. So we don't know if we're in a bear market. We really don't. There's no indication. A lot of traders I follow, 30,000 is strong support. There could be a really strong reversal, and we just don't know. We don't know. There's a lot of macroeconomic stuff playing into this. In long term, cool, I'm just going to collect more and more of the stuff that I like. The projects that I like are still working hard and they're doing well. It's not like any of them have failed. You look at Solana, I know is really popular. I don't have any of, but that one's still working its butt off. Terra Luna, Polka Dot system is like just starting, doing the parachain auctions and stuff. So they have a lot of amazing stuff coming on there. Icon, which I have a lot of, that one actually is like integrating with Polka Dot system. They're having their B2P transmission protocol, which allows them to be interoperable with everything else that's coming on. So many things being worked on. And all this is, again, just kind of beginning. They're just kind of starting to be used. Still really early. And we'll see. Really exciting stuff. I admittedly, I haven't paid too much attention to new coins since being an OMI VeVe. I'll probably be I want to keep like a tangential relation to what's coming out, but just in case there's something big and new, then I'm like, oh, okay, I need to put, this is the Komi back when it was 0.0002, and all those really early people in Komi just killed it. They could have put in a couple thousand, made almost millions because it went up because it was so cheap. And that's always the best if you get in very, very early. Okay, so let's go see if the market is open yet. If you're in the chat, say hi. Again, I will be having an interview this coming Thursday with Taps Trades. So any questions, put them in the chat here. I can write it down. I can ask them on Thursday. Of course, we're going to have a live chat there at 10 a.m. I'll have my own questions and we'll probably open it up to the chat, but it's going to be very cool. Very excited for that. I'm making some upgrades to the channels. I've been working hard in the background on upgrades and some different stuff, especially I'm trying to up the production value of my main videos, a lot more editing. So I'm learning a lot new skills that I've never done before. So thank you for being patient. But I have a new video about MTL that will be coming out that I'm pretty excited about. I think it's going to be rather high quality. And yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. I'm also kind of I want to like redo my studio and make it a little more friendly to moving all my equipment around easier so I can get different angles and different stuff. You saw my GoPro yesterday that I was able to show you the massage gun technique so you could actually like see what it looked like and how you're supposed to do it. I want to do more and more stuff like that. Plus, when I get my new phone, the AR is going to be bomb because it has the LiDAR detector in it, so it actually like can really map the room and to where everything should be. So I'll be doing a lot more stuff on TikTok because that's going to be some more of what I want. And yeah, very excited about that. All right, let's see if the market is open really quick. Should be open really soon. It's 8:21. It's 8:22 now, just switched. So it should be open soon-ish. Okay, not open quite yet. So all right, let's go and look at some Reddit posts. I always like doing this because there are some. All right, let's see what this. 1 day ago, market dip for another 24 hours, then pump incoming. So I think this is misleading because it's a little misleading because he's like, oh, there's a popular collectible coming up. This negates any thought, any critical thinking. I read this yesterday. I'm like, oh, market dip, then pump. Was this a pump? Probably not. You saw nothing. Sorry, my voice cracked. Nothing really eclipsed its all-time high. Did it go back up? Yes. Could you make quick trades? Absolutely. And that's probably what I would have done. But we're still waiting to see exactly what this Disney thing is with, with Minnie Mouse. Oh, by the way, this Bitforex competition, Akomi did win. What does that mean? Not exactly sure, but it did win. So maybe it gets on Bitforex, but that's good. Just more exposure. I mean, Bitforex, like, honestly, Bitforex, who really cares? But just more exposure for Akomi. It's not going to change the game or anything. The new Akomi secure wallet and stuff, man, I just don't know. I don't know why you would get this, assuming it connects with the Ethereum network. Just get a Ledger or Trezor. Those are the big ones. Those are the most trusted ones. They're going to have the most updates. You're going to have the most security. Omi is now no longer going to be on the Go chain. It's on Ethereum. So I'm sure you can put it. It's an ERC20 token. So you can put it just in an Ethereum wallet. But yeah, so I personally would not get one of these. I don't see the draw other than as a cool kind of history collector's item thing, which would be cool. So this is what we're waiting for, National Polka Dot Day. Let's see when is National Polka Dot Day? National Polka Dot Day. January 22nd. Every year, 22nd. So that's why they announced it yesterday, but that I would assume they would announce it before then. So they announced it yesterday because it was National Polka Dot Day. So what does that mean? What does it all mean? Why are you doing this to us, VeVe? Okay. Stay tuned for more info on the upcoming Mickey and Friends. So is this going to be like a flat 2D poster? Okay, let's look at some of the comments. These look like posters, am I right? Of sorts, they responded. Okay. See if they responded to anything else. So the new collectibles type we got is posters, is that right? No, we've had posters for a bit. Okay. Yeah, so we're having a new collectible type. I'm thinking it's going to be trading cards. That makes the most sense to me because they want to add a lot of new functionality and utility, and they could do a lot of that with trading cards because that's already kind of built into how trading cards work. Wait, is this today? It's not today. In the near future. Yeah, let's see if they're responding to anything else. I mean, that's it. In FA of Minnie Mouse, I don't care in what version it is. I freaking want it. Have you seen what's happened to Mickey? Of course you want Minnie. You kidding me? Like, come on. Of course. You definitely want Minnie Mouse. And I'm surprised they haven't had Minnie Mouse and anything else quite yet. I mean, I'm trying to think of, they've done 2 Mickeys, so should be exciting. But yeah, the VeVe collectibles market has been going down. All right, so I don't think we're gonna get Pokemon anytime soon because the big event for Pokemon is coming up late February, Pokemon Day, and then we have Pokemon game releasing the 28th. I would like to believe, just like Disney or Marvel, they'd give a good, I mean, if they don't do it on Monday, if they don't announce something Pokemon, it's not going to happen by the 28th on the release date of the game. But I'm super excited because, oh my gosh, I'm so like worried for Pokemon. Why? I've been disappointed so many times. Like, oh, they're trying new things. The Sword and Shield was like fun, but it really wasn't. It was not a good game. I would not argue at all. But I keep on hearing so many good things. So this is from Video Game Chronicles, VGC. Japan's press have played the Pokemon Legends. It's an experience like no other. Quoted from Japan. This is Chris Scullion over at Video Game Chronicles. So I'm just going to read some of this. And why am I reading this? Because this could reinvigorate, if it is what I've been hearing it is, it could really reinvigorate excitement in Pokemon, especially from the older generations that are like me. I want to get back into it. I've bought the games, but honestly, if there was another mainline Pokemon game that was like Sword and Shield or was like the normal top-down ones, I'm not getting it unless they've like made some really big changes. But I don't need another one of like the exact same stuff with just different Pokemon, and maybe it doesn't have my favorite one. I have them. I can replay them, and it's fine. And I stopped playing Pearl for a little bit. I do want to finish it. I do enjoy the Great Underground, but again, I should be like excited to play it. I'm more like, it's fine. I'll play it like while I'm having coffee or whatever. But I'd rather stream. I'd rather do this. It's more fun. Um, but I think if you guys want me to play this on Twitch or anything, I definitely will. We can talk about VeVe and whatever. That is going to be an up and coming thing. Some Twitch streaming and gaming and chats and stuff. So I want to do some cool things that maybe other people in the VeVe space aren't, because I want to be, everyone covers the market and their favorite NFTs, and I will do that too. But yeah, I want to give you guys some unique stuff over here. Plus, Tito420, he now owes me his life. That's just how it works. So nothing, nothing against him. That's just the game we play. Let me go back. I'm hooking up. I think the market should be open really soon. So I'm hooking up my iPad so we can all view this together as a family. My brothers and sisters, my mothers and fathers. I think that's how that works. I have today off from work, which is very exciting. I've been working all week, working like a dog, trying to get that cheddar so these VeVe drops can be mine. Although today was not. I know unless some of my stuff sells right now, I'm not gonna have enough gems to get this off the market. Unfortunately, I do really want this one though, so I'll be saving some gems for it. And this is one I just want to have in my collection. To be honest, I don't plan on selling this. If it goes up to 10 grand, no. Again, I said that about Todd Batman, so this is probably what I'm gonna hold on to longer term. This is, if it goes up to an insane amount, this is one I could change my mind on. I'm not like the Todd or any golden moments, but I don't know. I definitely do want it in my collection. So let's read a little bit about the Pokemon. And we'll talk a little bit more about why this is important for VeVe, why am I even talking about it? So all right, cool. So let's go in the market. Let me turn back off in the face cam. Oops, because I need to make sure my program is running for my iPad, which it wasn't before. Which this has been a great program. And really, it's worked really, really well. Granted, I did pay for it, but it was I like it. Okay, cool. We are back in action, and make sure Boom. Okay, cool. So hopefully the market should open any minute now, 8:31. And back in action, we'll talk about a little bit of Pokemon, talk about why this is really critical for VeVe and what this will do if and when Pokemon comes. I'm like physically super excited for if and when Pokemon does come. This battle statue is really so upset I didn't get the battle statue. It's fine. It's okay, Matt. We didn't get the battle statue. Cheetah 420 did. We're happy for him. It's okay. All right. Let's go look at the market. Opening soon. Going to close and re-up that. Again, every comic drop, I will be reading the comic while we're waiting for the market to open, which is always really fun. Okay. We'll wait a couple more minutes. Let's look at this news. So, again, Japan Press had played Pokemon Legends. It's an experience like no other. If there are spoilers for the game, I'll try and avoid those because I don't want myself spoiled. A number of Japanese video game websites have been posting their first impressions of Pokemon Legends Arceus following a recent hands-on event in Japan. Famitsu praised the game for moving the Pokemon series in a new direction, saying, "It's safe to say that this game is completely different from previous titles. The first thing that impressed me is when I started playing was an exhilarating feeling of moving around freely in a vast field." Its report also praised the way Pokemon could be found freely roaming around each area, and the excitement in wondering which species would be encountered each time they reached a new one. I mean, okay, we'll see. They kind of had that with the wild area and whatever. The ability to ride Pokemon was also commended, with Famitsu's reporter saying, "It made traversing the open world more exciting, especially when using flying type Pokemon. It feels great just to be able to fly freely in the sky, but it's especially fun to look for Pokemon that look small below you," it said. It was also detailed a boss battle against an angry Cleavor, which attacks the player while they try and hit it with food to calm it down. The report said the battle was surprisingly difficult for a Pokemon game, but not to the extent that it was impossible to win. Oh my god, difficult. Thank you. I hope it's like X and Sword and Shield was just, and so far Pearl, in some way you can use this one Pokemon the entire time. Type matchup doesn't matter because it's just over leveled like crazy. So you just same move, same move, same move. I might need to switch because I forgot to like put potions or something. Yeah, I want a little bit of like thought. That'd be nice. Okay, back. Game Watch also delivered a positive preview, saying the ability to ride Pokemon strongly matches the worldview, making you feel more like you're adventuring in the Pokemon world, which I personally found to be an excellent system. Awesome. Adventuring is amazing in games when they do it right, and Pokemon is like all about adventure. Like, awesome. It's also celebrated the way the more traditional Pokemon battle system is integrated into the open world gameplay. This system, which successfully combines the action of the title with traditional battles, Pokemon battles, is highly accomplished, and I especially appreciate the fact that the Pokemon battles are a means to a different end, which fits the worldview of the game it set. In addition, since you're directly attacked by Pokemon in this game, you'll feel a great sense of tension when you discover a tough Pokemon. It concludes, "What was particularly impressive in the experience was the construction of the world. I was impressed by the way the same old Pokemon battles were blended into the new and innovative action without any sense of discomfort. It's a game experience like no other in the series, and I have high hopes for its completely new form of Pokemon game." So that's a big thing, is that if this is really good, it's a new form of Pokemon game. It's a new type, and they've changed up the formula, hopefully. And so it's a good base to build upon in the future, which is very, very exciting, and that could really change. Why this is important for VeVe, you know, if and when Niantic and all this stuff, if this Pokemon game like really takes off, this will give a new hope to younger generations, of course, new Pokemon fans, which is always fun, but the older generations that are still fans, still love them, and still going to buy Pikachu and Charizard and everything, it's going to get them into the new Pokemon. A lot of the ones they may have missed, the Aviary or the Braviary and Electabuzz and all these. Electabuzz was one of the originals, I think. I don't remember. But anyways, a lot of the one, or the Sphinx is definitely in here. A lot of the ones that they may have lapsed over that were in the third generation, and then brand new ones. And then, of course, they're going to be bringing in Pokemon from different areas, I'm sure. And that will just reinvigorate the series to new heights, both old and young fans. And that will make Pokemon it's already kind of become up again, but the Pokemon games is where it all started, and this is the biggest thing they have going for them. And of course, card games really big, but okay, so they're just kind of telling stories from it. It does look cool. I'm excited. I'm cautiously optimistic. Exploration is what you need in a Pokemon game, and it looks like it's going to be a new start for all of us. So hopefully that's what happens, and then exploration, and then hopefully we just see a lot of cool stuff in media, and that will get me even more excited for Pokemon than I already am. Not that Pokemon needs it, but it's getting to be wearing, and I've felt that sentiment from a lot of people. And so we don't want Pokemon to be waning when it's coming on VeVe. We want it to be peaking again. Okay. Let's see. It looks like the market's not open quite yet. Maybe they're trying to give me maybe they're like, oh, we made a mistake. We didn't give Matt a statue. We're gonna mint him a statue. So sorry, Matt. Here, Sodi Pop. Here's a statue. We're so sorry. 8:37, a little bit later than the usual. I'm super curious what this is going to be on the market for. So keep on going back and forth to see if it comic reader. There we go. Cool. Start collecting. Is the market open? No, it has not. Tito 420, are you going to keep the statue? I think you said, you said you're excited, so maybe not. All right. So market dip, everything's been down. Let's see where we have the Mickey and Friends coming up, which will be exciting. Probably FA Minnie Mouse poster. I don't know. Yeah, I'm curious what this will be. If it's poster, it's probably be cheaper. It's not going to be like a 60 gem thing, maybe. Probably more like 20, 15. Hopefully, it'd be rude if it was still 60. I really doubt it if it's going to be a poster or stamp or card, maybe. Card would be weird. I don't know if I want that. Although whatever, it ends up being a poster anyways. That's how it'll be used as. So we will see. Polka Dot Day was yesterday, so I'm not. It's kind of a weird thing. They announced it yesterday, but they're gonna release it later. Polka Dots. So let's go ahead and look at what did I have up here? The market dip. Okay. So again, buy when it's red, sell when it's green. Age-old adage in trading. It's starting to be red right now. So and then in addition to that, never go all in, never go all out. So you never spend every single dime you have. I know I have a problem with doing that because I'm like, oh, I see a deal and I want to buy something all. But it's better to buy a bunch of smaller things than like just one big thing that you blow everything on. Unless it's like, unless a grail falls below a certain price and you're like, I'm ready to. But even then, I'm like, all right, you want to have more than enough so you can keep on trading other things. Because the grail could always fall too, you never know. Spider-Man, DeLorean, is it worth a premium price for the year they travel to in the movie? Yes, it is, and that's what everyone else should be saying. It's a static version. This will never be drivable. It's always just a statue. I'd pay a premium for the number, but not that much. I'd rather buy an interactive one. Wouldn't care about the number. Whatever, dude. It's a 1-to-1. You can still... People will pay a premium for it. Overall, that will just go up as the market goes up. So it's not going to probably be $1 million ever. It's not going to be even 100,000, at least for not a long time. But it will be worth more for sure. Okay, let's look at this tier list. Whose tier list is this? VeVe exclusive variant. Okay, ooh, I like that. The variant tier list. That's cool. So it's only variants. Oh, this is by this guy. I don't know how Boodlin. So I've seen him before. Seems like a nice person. He like really just concentrates just on comics, so very cool. But yes, so this is, I've seen him do this before. He has a tier list and he has some good info on it. So ultra rare, Mark Bagley, 600 covers. Let's see. So 600 covers, 857 subjects, 569 pencil, 905 variants. I don't know what all that means. What does that mean? So he's a popular artist. He's also a Spider-Man legend. So he's very well known. Mike McCone. I'll skip kind of like, all right, Fantastic Four. Alex Sinclair, 23 covers, 20 variants. So, okay, so he's describing the artist. So Mark Bagley has done 600 covers, so he's a legend. Alex Sinclair, 23 covers, 20 variants. So he's not as popular. Let's see, 10 points seems to be the highest in this category. 10 points. Pasquale Ferry, 210 covers, only 500 editions of this ultra rare. Pasquale Ferry has made 210 covers, 166 subjects, 112 pencil, 303 variants. He's done Thor and Heroes for Hire, whereas Mark Bagley has done Ultimate Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man. So Mark Bagley is really like well known in Spider-Man. So 9 points. I think he looks like he's giving 10 points, giving an extra point just because this is so rare. It is a very good artist and it's very rare as well. So in his opinion, it looks like Thor and Spider-Man are the tops of the variant covers. They're also some of the coolest looking, absolutely. Let's look at the ultra rare, which is the first ever variant cover on VeVe, so that's means something. And he does say that first ever exclusive Comic-Con edition as well. No, he doesn't. So first ever exclusive Comic-Con edition, but it's also the first ever exclusive cover. So whatever that means. Tito 420, I was thinking of selling some collectibles to get the 101 interactive DeLorean. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Again, I know. Okay, it looks like the market is open. Let's go to that right away. So market is open. Let's look at where this is going. Again, I think it was going to be for like 1,000 initially. I hope it drops below 1,000. I think it will drop below 1,000, at which point I'll probably get it. So, all right, we've seen 900-ish, 900, right around 1,000. Again, you compare this to a lot of the other ones in season 1, first appearance and stuff. Yeah, it's the first battle statue. It looks the thing is I want it because it looks beautiful. But this is probably settle right around like 800 in the current market. We might see things drop even more because again of the crypto market and because they announced Disney, but they kind of like are leaving it open in the air. We don't know what it's going to be. So I really doubt we're going to get any sort of Pokemon anything anytime soon. Maybe Pokemon Day if they're on other exchanges, but it'd be a bad idea if Immutable X isn't happening and they're not on exchanges. Like, just save Pokemon for later. All right, so right around 1,000. Cool. That's kind of where I thought it would be. Beautiful, beautiful statue. So congratulations, Tito 420. I'm assuming it's gonna sell. If you're gonna sell, selling it now is not a bad idea. You're probably gonna get the most for it right now, and then especially because they've already announced Disney, people are gonna be. We don't know what Disney is, so and it's gonna be FA of Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse. So people want that. People will be selling their stuff. So it means we'll have a little bit of a downtrend probably over the next few days. It's going to go up and down, but in general, it will be a downtrend in my opinion. So go ahead and do what you will with that information. I'm not a financial advisor and your decisions are your own as always. Yes. And you should always have a reason for why you're doing stuff. To be wishy-washy is not good. Every time I've been wishy-washy, it's been not good for me. Let's see where Wally's always been the laggard of the golden moments. It's interesting they decided Wally because he's only in one movie and he's not really prevalent in the Disney catalog. There's so many other Pixar things they could have done. Of course, they did the Planet Pizza Truck, but they could have done Buzz Lightyear. They could have done the Up House. They could have done so many other things in Pixar. Again, I love Wally, but not sure why they chose him as far as a popularity standpoint. But it doesn't matter because Disney Golden Moments will be always sought after. If people want the complete collections, especially when we can sell complete collections as well. All right. Let me know. Tito 420, I'm curious if you're going to sell it or not. Again, this is the Robin, 76. We looked at some comics that you could probably gather yesterday. If you want to start gathering this Robin, again, Damian Wayne, this is one I'd probably grab for sure. First appearance of Damian Wayne. He's a good Robin. Now let's scroll through here, see if there's anything else. I think 276. That's not bad. I think got up to 4 or 5. Let's see where the common Zombie Hunter Spider-Man is. Yeah, he was up at like past 4 or 5. Wonder Woman, she's probably dropped. No, she's still, yeah, she has dropped. She was at like 1.2, so she's dropped a little bit. Definitely want to grab Wonder Woman. Again, first appearance of Wonder Woman. She's a crazy popular character. She's one of the top 3 characters in any given thing. The common for Jonchi Jig, probably back down around 400. It was up like, it was up to almost like 1,000. Did it get up to almost 1,000? Let me check the charts. Jonchi Jig. Let's just type in Mickey, see if he pops up that way. I hate the search on this. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. VeVe Comey has some stuff to fix. They're good for some stuff, but my NFT tracker is just easier to use in general, and the search function always works on my NFT tracker. Okay, I just typed in Mickey, and look, there he is. Okay, so looks like happy with the common. Yeah, looks like he got up past 1,000. Okay, yeah, so he is right around that. I mean, that's so awesome, so cool. Batman Who Laughs is another one I'd pick up. Where is he? 410. Yeah, I'd probably pick him up there. He was past 600 for sure. Joe Madeira Batman, definitely want to pick him up below like 1.7, 1.8. So he's back. He's back up again. Uncommon Spider-Man. Any of the Spider-Mans, I'd definitely pick up. 725. So partner statue. Let's just look at it. 28K. That one's back up. Has been up. Always killing it. Common DeLorean probably went up 130. So I had sold one a little while ago at 60 gems. The Human Torch, yeah, 170. So he stayed up there for better or worse. But I mean, the market like overall really isn't that down. There are some things to pick up. Again, number 76 Robin, Batman Who Laughs. J. Lee Batman is in series 1. There's 745. So Deadpool, I'll probably be picking up like the uncommon Deadpools and stuff, because it seems like you're going to be able to change his outfit. The common Deadpools, the reason why he's selling is because that's the only one where he's not wearing a sweater. But that's definitely Deadpool is one I would stack. Snow Globe is one I've been slowly stacking. This one's back up 175. Ooh, I'm like 175, I'd pick that up immediately. But yeah, so there's some good stuff. I stay away from all the other Coca-Cola Snow Globes. The Bears is where it's at for me. Let's look at the Candy King Combat Rare, 180. So that's like around where the common is. I think the common is more expensive than the rare, which whatever, that's fine. All right, Throg, Devil Money Red, Batgirl. She's an FA. 208, probably pick her up. Overall, she's going to go up, but I personally rather have the Damian Wayne Robin. Zombie Hunter Spider-Man, yes. So, anyways, very, very cool. All right, so again, every single drop 30 minutes before I will be on this Thursday, 10 a.m. Pacific time. I have Taps Trade on the channel. It's going to be awesome. Let me know if you have any questions for him. I definitely have questions, and we're going to have an awesome chat. He's a cool guy. So I hope everyone is doing well. Remember, 3Ts and IG, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram at SodiPopMedia, SodiPopMedia.com from all my other links. So much cool stuff. If you have any questions, if you want me to cover anything in particular, I'd be happy to. I have a list of 20 video ideas that I'm going to get to. That is going to be awesome. So again, always improving, always moving forward. Have a wonderful day. Remember to be yourself and eat a cookie. Bye. And bye. Stop streaming.